I don't know about you, but I'm the type who looks for something that lasts long. Something I can buy now and keep for a few years or even 10 years before having to switch it for a new one. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the one MacBook Pro I purchased to last me for 8 to 10 years, just like my previous MacBook Pro did. Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another video where I share my own knowledge and experiences with you, because I so wish there was someone like myself who would be giving me the same advices I'm giving you through these videos. I had to go through tens of videos, reviews, and benchmark tests to reach a conclusion, and that took me a hell of a lot of time, so I hope I'll be able to provide you with the knowledge and value as a one-stop shop rather than having to look at a bunch of other videos after this one. Since 2012, when I was back in high school, I joined the Apple ecosystem with my first ever 15-inch MacBook Pro, which was my workhorse for school and gaming. After a couple of years of working with it, it had finally started to slow down, and that's probably mainly due to the intense gaming I was doing on the laptop, which required some beefy graphic cards which I wasn't aware of back then. So in 2016, I got gifted my 2016 MacBook Pro, and this one ran with me for about 7 to 8 years, and I'm still using it till date. I did pretty much everything on this one: school, university, gaming, editing photos, videos, and even heavier stuff like Photoshop and so on. But as my business grew, this one started to slow down and couldn't handle the quality of footage we were recording in the company. So I finally decided and was super fortunate to be able to afford an upgrade to one of the best specs of new MacBook Pro M2 Max in 2023. I purchased it right before the M3 chips came out because I knew the price difference is gonna be huge, which it was. It's about 4,000 dirhams or $1,100 difference from what I got versus the M3 chips. And to be honest, there's really not that big of a difference. So let me break down the specs of my laptop, the price, and what I use it for as a company owner, video and photo editor, and much more. And no, I'm not gonna bore you with benchmark tests and by showing you video editing timelines with just one single layer of 4K video on it, because even the base models can handle single layer timelines. My aim was to get a laptop that can handle whatever I throw at it. With that being said, this laptop cost me about 12,450 dirhams or $3,400. It's the 14-inch MacBook Pro with the M2 Max chip with 16-core CPU, 40-core GPU, 16-core neural engine. As for the memory, I decided to opt for the 64 GB option, as I tend to have multiple apps open at the same time who take up quite a lot of computing power and memory space, like DaVinci Resolve, Photoshop, Lightroom, Safari, Chrome, and so on. While all these apps are open, I'm also busy editing on my timeline in DaVinci without having to worry what apps I need to close and so on. Then for the storage, I chose the 1TB SSD internal storage because of the number of apps I have on the laptop. Although I don't host any of my editing footage on the laptop, but I realized anything below 1 TB of storage is going to be a bottleneck for me, and I'd have to constantly delete some apps to make space for a new one. This way, I've downloaded what I need and I'm adding more apps without constantly hitting the max limit of the storage. And of course, for my video editing, I edit those off of my external SSD and archive finalized projects onto my hard drives. If you want a video on that and my workflow, let me know in the comments down below. I think with the specs I've chosen, I'm set for the next 8 to 10 years, easily allowing me to edit our 4K 422 10-bit footage without any proxy workflow, multi-layer timelines, while also doing some heavy Photoshop work. Although the price is not something that everyone may be able to afford at the time, but again, I've been extremely fortunate to be able to upgrade and get something like this in my workflow. Although I could easily go a step or two higher with the specs of 96 to 128 GB memory and 2 to 4 GB internal SSD, but it just wasn't and isn't going to be needed. Those two factors don't necessarily make my life easier or smoother. The CPU and GPU cores available also play an important role in what you can and can't do in terms of processing power. So if I could upgrade my CPU and GPU cores to something even higher, I could and would, but unfortunately you can't. With that being said, let me know what you guys think of my choice. Are you someone like me who likes to get one strong, well-balanced laptop or computer and keep it for 8 to 10 years? And if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below. Smash the like button and subscribe for more videos just like this one. See you guys in the next one.